Can start by sitting forward on your chair so your feet are flat, back is upright. You can rest your hands either down by your side or in your lap. Start to slow down your breath. You can either close your eyes or just take a soft gaze to bring your attention inward. Tune into the movement created by your breathing. Using the inhale to sit a little taller, look for a little more spaciousness in your torso. And your exhale, relaxing shoulders, relaxing face. You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus. Feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you. Let's bring the right arm up and come over to a nice side bend. You might lean onto your other hand, making sure not to tip off your sit bone. Keep both sit bones grounded. Big reach out. And then circle your right arm way back and keep circling the biggest circle you can make. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch. And then let your head fall towards that bottom shoulder and take your top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down to stretch right side of the neck. Release, rotate your chin to your chest, and then roll back up. Left arm up, and then over a big yawning reach, past the tips of the fingers. And then circle, top arm. Biggest circle you can make. Exploring your full range of motion and everything that stirs up, all the sensation. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch, staying grounded through both sit bones, and then let your head fall. Take the top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down, stretching left side of the neck. Rotate your chin to your chest and then bring it all the way over to the first side, and we'll go back and forth. Half circles or maybe even a 3/4 circle. You might lift your chin a little. Watching the sensation move from one side of the neck, across the back to the other. Go as slow as you need to so you can follow it. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Let's interlace fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. And then release the arms, head floats back up. Let's take the right arm up. We'll bend it straight back on itself. Grab your elbow and then take it back as far back as you can. So as you do this, you might drop your ribs, draw the belly in so you're not puffing out the rib cage, keeping the torso even as you can. And then release, right arm up, open it out, take it across, hook with the other arm, hug it in, nice and close. And as you do, draw back through your shoulders so you're still square across your chest. Then release, arm out. Rotate your thumb to point down. Wrap it around behind your back. So back of your hand comes to your waist, more or less. Interlace your fingers at your waist. And then pull your knuckles around towards the front as far as they'll go. Try and touch your elbows towards one another. They're most likely not going to touch, just go in that direction. And then circle your right shoulder. So we're purposefully seeking out what may be tight, creaky, weak, awkward, to bring a little bit more awareness and acceptance of those places. Keeping fingers interlaced, reach both arms back. You can open up the chest. And you're welcome to stay upright or fold over your lap. Maybe even reaching arms up and back away from you. Let's release, come up. Take a few big shoulder circles. Up and back and down. And we'll take the left arm up, bend it straight back on itself. Grab the elbow, take it back. Drop the ribs, draw the belly in, feel around inside the pose, just seeing what you notice. Keep coming back to your breath. And let's release. Arm up. Open it out. Take it across. Hook with the other arm. Hug it in. Close as you can. As you do this, draw back through your shoulder. Release, arm out. Rotate your thumb to point down, wrap it around, so back of your hand is at your waist. This time when you interlace your fingers, try the other thumb on top, the way you don't normally cross. Knuckles towards the front, elbows towards one another, and then circle your left shoulder. Keeping fingers interlaced, reach both arms back. Open up the chest and then maybe fold. come up. A few big shoulder circles. Up and back and down. Let's bring, let's see, the right arm, twist. Let's do that. So left hand to the outside of the right knee, right hand somewhere on the chair behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. And then breath by breath, little more height, little deeper twist. Even if you're twisting as much as you're able, you can imagine it. An energetic lengthening, an energetic rotation. Keep going in this direction, but turn your head the other way, looking over the opposite shoulder, wringing out. And then release and switch. Lengthen. Rotate, and then keep going. More length, more twist. As far as you can, and then turn your head the opposite way, wringing out. And then release, back around to the front. Let's interlace fingers in front. And then put some pressure between your arms like you're trying to pull them apart. And that can help spread the upper back between the shoulder blades, the rib cage. And then release, reach arms out to the side. Flex your palms. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling and pull them back towards your body. Pressing out through the base of the wrist. Keep that lengthening, and then rotate fingers in towards your forearms as if you're trying to touch your forearm. And then a few big wrist circles, flexing and stretching all those little muscles of the forearm, wrist. Go in both directions. And then release, shake that out. So let's take a hip stretch. We'll bring the right ankle above the left knee. Make sure you're sitting forward on the chair and that the left knee and foot are in line with one another. Sit tall and then tip forward as much as you're able. You might not be able to go very far, feeling the hip stretch. That's the limit. That's great. Keep lengthening and keep seeing, is there any more? If you come down low enough, you could also rest elbows on your shin. Keeping face relaxed, breath deep. And release. We'll sit tall, keeping core engaged. Stretch the right leg out. Might be at hip height or as low as you need. And then flex and point your foot. Big ankle circles, couple times one way, couple times the other. Strong core as you do this. And then release. Same thing other side. Cross the left ankle above the right knee. Lengthen and fold whatever amount. Meeting your limits right where they are. Hmm. Let's bring the upper body up, slow, strong core, extend, left leg out, flex and point. Circle, big circles, both directions. And then release. Let's come to stand behind the chair. You can use the chair for balance. So we'll have feet hip width apart, parallel. You can rest your hands very lightly on the chair and then slowly lift the heels up and lower them down. And see how slow and smooth you can do this and how lightly you can touch the chair. Do it a few times. If you want an extra challenge, you could just do one leg at a time, flexing one foot so all your weight is in one foot and then switching and doing the other. You can also just try and hold the chair a little lighter or go a little slower or smoother. Relax your face while you do this, breath steady. Let's do one more on each side or two more if you're doing two at the same time. And then release. Let's take a balance. So you can choose tree, so sole of the foot somewhere on the inner leg, or a quad stretch. If you're able, reach your right leg back and take hold of your foot. The other hand can be on the chair to steady you, or two hands can hold the foot, or you might extend left arm out. As you're bringing your foot in, notice if there's a big crease in the hip. See if you can lengthen that out. If you're choosing tree, you can have both hands on the chair or just one, or prayer position or arms out. And then release. Shake that out. Same thing other side. So either some variation of tree or left leg back. You can hold with one or both hands. Use the chair as needed. Nice tall spine, tailbone dropping, belly lifting, opening up the front of that hip crease. And then release. Shake that out. So let's step the feet back and come into something a little like down dog using the chair. So hands could be anywhere that feel right for you, on the top of the chair or down by the seat. Drawing the hips back. Nice long spine, stretching hamstrings. Last breath here. And then make your way back up. And let's go ahead and sit back on the chair. This time you can sit all the way back. Allowing your body to rest back into the support behind you, under you. And find a comfortable position for your hands and arms. Close your eyes or take a soft gaze. Maybe a couple of extra deep exhales or even a sigh. And then let your breathing return to something natural without any effort or control. A few moments of just being here, not doing anything. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your wrists and ankles. And take a big stretch out. You can scoot forward on your chair so you're sitting tall again. Deep inhales bringing you more alert, more awake, more upright. And we'll take hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for chair yoga.